of Avogadro's law. A relevant question is: a car tire is filled with 0.5 moles of nitrogen gas. If 1 mole of gas occupies 22.4 L under the same pressure and temperature, what is the total volume of gas in the tire? This question is relevant to Avogadro's law because it explains the moles and volumes of the tire, and a car tire is a great example of Avogadro's law. For this question, you use the number of moles to find the volume of the gas. Benefits of understanding the question given. The question helps understand the pressure changing with the temperature. It also helps understand the more moles of the gas, the larger the volume, and the few moles of the gas, the smaller the volume. Lastly, it helps you predict how much a tire can hold safely. The process of writing this question outline. The process of writing this question was making sure it fits the concept of Avogadro's laws first. I chose the object a car tire because it was the first thing that reminded me of gas, and I made sure to choose a few moles that was simple to solve. The question also helps viewers understand the amount of gas a car tire can hold for their everyday life in case they need to know. The uniqueness of this question discussed. This question is unique because car tires are a meaningful object that people use every day when driving, and they can help them understand more about them. It also shows the behavior of gases and moles, and it helps understand Avogadro's law because it relates to Avogadro's law. This is a relevant graph of Avogadro's law. As you can see, this graph shows that the volume of gas increases with the number of moles when temperature is at constant. Relevant formulas / constants explained. Avogadro's law's formula is V1 over N1 equals V2 over N2, or it can be written as V infinity N. V equals the volume of gas. N is the number of moles. V1 is the initial volume. V2 is the final volume. N1 is the initial number of moles. N2 is the final number of moles. You use the equation when temperature and pressure are at constant. Solving process thoroughly described. The question is: a car tire is filled with 0.5 moles of nitrogen gas. If 1 mole of gas occupies 22.4 liters under the same pressure and temperature, what is the total volume of gas in the tire? The given information is the number of moles equals 0.5, and the volume of 1 mole equals 22.4 liters. That's the formula right there. We plug them in and write it as V equals 0.5 mole times 22.4 liters. When we plug them in, it will be 0.5 times 22.4, and the answer is 11.2. Therefore, the answer is V equals 11.2 liters, since half a mole has volume of 11.2 liters, which means that gas volume increases with number of moles. Solution correct. This solution is correct because after multiplying the number of moles, 0.5, by volume of 1 mole, 22.4 liters, it gave us 11.2 liters after using the formula. This question also shows Avogadro's law because it shows that volume is proportional to number of moles at constant pressure and temperature.